Alright, hello and welcome to the stream. We've already got ahead and done the intro with the text. So let's go ahead, do the daily readings, and we'll jump into Xenogears. So these are the readings for June 26, 2023, Monday, the 12th week in Ordinary Time. The first reading for today is from Genesis chapter 12, verse 1 through 9. The Lord said to Abram, "Go forth from the land of your kinsfolk, and from your father's house to a land that I will show you. I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, so that you will be a blessing. I will bless those who curse you, and curse those who curse you. All the communities of the earth shall find blessing in you." Abram went as the Lord directed him, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he left Haran. Abram took his wife, Sarai, his brother's son Lot, all the possessions that they had accumulated, and the persons they had acquired in Haran, and they set out for the land of Canaan. When they came to the land of Canaan, Abram passed through the land, as far as the second place at Shechem. By the terebinth of Morah, the Canaanites were then in the land. The Lord appeared to Abram and said, "To your descendants I will give this land." So Abram built an altar there to the Lord, who had appeared to him. From there he moved on to the hill country east of Bethel, pitching his tent with Bethel to the west and Ai to the east. He built an altar there to the Lord and invoked the Lord by name. Then Abram joined by stages to the Negeb. The psalm for today is Psalm 33. Blessed the people the Lord has chosen to be his own. Blessed the nation whose God is the Lord, the people he's chosen for his own inheritance. From heaven the Lord looks down, he sees all mankind. Blessed the people the Lord has chosen to be his own. See, the eyes of the Lord are upon those who fear him, upon those who hope for his kindness, to deliver them from death, and preserve them in spite of famine. Blessed the people the Lord has chosen to be his own. Our soul waits for the Lord, who is our help and our shield. May your kindness, O Lord, be upon us, who have put our hope in you. Blessed the people the Lord has chosen to be his own. Alleluia, alleluia. The word of God is living and effective, able to discern reflections and thoughts of the heart. Alleluia, alleluia. The gospel for today is from Matthew chapter 7, verse 1 through 5. Jesus said to his disciples, "Stop judging, that you may not be judged. For as you judge, you will be judged. For as you judge, so will you be judged. And the measure with which you measure will be measured out to you. Why do you notice the splinter in your brother's eye, but do not perceive the wooden beam in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, 'Let me remove that splinter from your eye,' while the wooden beam is in your eye? You hypocrite, remove the wooden beam from your eye first, then you will see clearly to remove the splinter from your brother's eye." The gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. All right. With that, let's go ahead and jump on in. Well, 1 second. I gotta go ahead and mute everything first. And let's do this anima relic dungeon. Let me turn down the volume a little bit too, because this is louder than Pikmin. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Pardon me. Does have a lot more health than I remembered, honestly. No, we should attack this one first, that way we finish him off. Hopefully. Nope, not yet. Well, so far you're taking no damage, which that's good there. That's not so good there, is it, Bob? Do you happen to have the... You do. Okay. You'll be cheaper. You'll do more damage. And... you happen to have... Oh, you don't have what I thought you had. Okay. Does Faye have the level 2 death blow? No, he has level 3. Okay. I just can't remember anything then. That's good to know. I could have sworn that Saitan had a level 2 death blow, though. Death blower, I should say. Guess I'll check in a second, but I could have sworn he did. Death blower 3, death blower 2. Yeah, why didn't that... Why didn't that work, actually? Might move if we push it. Oh, wait. Let's try pushing it this way. We'll go that way in a second, because there does there happen to be... There does happen to be way up. Okay. There happens to be loot over here, and I want it. Okay. Sorry, little frogs, but oh, you guys only do 1 damage. Okay. I could not actually remember if you guys happen to be somewhat of a threat or not, and most of the time, admittedly, when you're in a mech fighting little enemies, they're usually not a threat, but I mean, sometimes they can be. I don't remember any examples, admittedly, but I'm sure there's gotta be one. Or I could be wrong. Actually, don't you fight id once when he's in the mech, when he's not in the mech? I could be wrong. Can't remember now. Oh well. Received ether guard. Not what I'm looking for. All right. There's an item I meant to grab earlier. That's also not what I meant to grab earlier. And now there's only one we can get, unfortunately, because I didn't buy it then. But we don't really need more than one, also, to be honest. So it's not like it's the biggest loss in the world, but it's still a minor inconvenience. If Maria was just a little bit faster. You know, we'll check that in a second, actually. Might use too much fuel, though. That's my main thought, because it's like... enemy area, yeah, that uses way too much fuel for these basic of enemies. But used, well, it still probably does, but I can check one other thing now I think about it, because I was checking special options. And not either machine, which I would assume... still is not quite what I'm looking for, but we'll find out here in a moment. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Because her either abilities happen to depend upon if she's on the ground, and then she can go ahead and summon Sabian. So it would make sense why there is no either abilities here. Find the 3 hidden stones and put them in the holes. Aim your sights higher. Hmm? Looks like there's writing carved on the walls. The unseen is true too. The truth is back there. Writing on the wall. Center stone will be your foothold. Okay, so we don't do that. Alright. Higher than the center pillar. Four steps south, 10 steps west. Okay. I read this one? No? Alright. So probably... Unless this is meant... I don't know. Inner stone will be your... Hold on. Pardon me. It's been a while since I've done this puzzle, so it is actually something I'm trying to remember how to do again. Nope, not what I wanted to do there. Okay. Well, Croaker Tribe, I guess I'll go ahead and, actually fight you this time. At least somewhat. Guys definitely do a lot more damage down here, which is not surprising. Not what I'd like, but it's not surprising either. I'll be honest, I just wanted to walk out, then walk back in to see if that reset the puzzle, or there's something I'm missing, which would not surprise me if there was something I was missing. Probably will get rid of these two at the very least, and that last one can be finished off here in a second. Get it. I was gonna be very surprised that I did not finish them off, not gonna lie. Probably should heal Faye a bit. On the bright side, we should be making some money off of them. Okay, so the room does reset. Okay. Then maybe... I'm trying to check the back of the stone pillars, but... maybe we have to read all the writing? That looks like that should be writing, but I can't read that, so... Who's it back there? Okay. Okay. That one makes sense. That makes sense, actually. Okay. Okay. So we figured out 2 of them. Yep, did that one. Okay. I think that's the one that I'm happening to have issues with. Honestly, because it's like... 1, 2, 3, 4. Hmm. Yep, I got that one, so... Did that one, okay. The unseen is true, too. I'd like to figure this one out, but yeah. And not to have this fall in the hole, to be quite honest. No, don't fall in the hole. Don't... Yeah. I just want to read that, because I feel like I should be able to, but... Yeah, it felt good last time, as I figured out all of that puzzle, but this one is just... We did that. Alright. What does the unseen is true to mean? It keeps saying it's saying to do this, and I keep. This is the one that I think I should have. I'm gonna look this one up just cause, like, I looked it up. I'm gonna look up a YouTube thing. Just because I am not finding the exact right spot to walk for this, and it seems like it should be working. It just is not, which is annoying, to say the least. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I wasn't sure. Okay. That's the one. It's like I was trying to do that's the thing, though. It's not obviously their fault. It's a little hard to go ahead and figure out what they mean by a step, because it's like you actually hold down for a step, and you do, instead of going like this. But you know, that happens. That's fair enough. It's a little frustrating, but it, in the grand scheme of things, not really that annoying. I at least was able to figure it out. Just needed to go ahead and confirm, yeah, those steps are not correct, and that's, yeah, annoying, but understandable. At least in my opinion. And mark brokers, which admittedly from the mechs, they're not a problem, but just take a little bit of time. Not a lot of time, but a little bit of time. It does make sense that, you know, not having a body of metal, you take more damage when you're on the ground. But it's interesting to me nonetheless, because it's like, it kind of makes me wonder how the characters would immediately die. How fast the characters would immediately die. I guess what I'm trying to say, if you did let them go ahead and have access to not mechs for the mech parts. I'm sure somebody's done that. Well, yeah, it's not a bad level up there. Of course I can. So hello again. How are you? 0. Yeah, I remember we had to restart a couple times for this one, honestly, so it'll be interesting how many times we have to restart against Hammer this time. Not because he's hard, but because you have to finish him off before he blows up. Otherwise, you don't get the item he has, and you kind of want this item. It helps with a couple things. It gives you one of the best accessories in the game, for one. It gives you an item that lets you get the best accessories in the game. That's a better way to put it. Mechs have gone underwater before. Why are we not allowed in this time? Gears, I should say. Gears are different than mechs. Or they're at least called differently, so. There it is. Maybe I just missed it last time. Would not surprise me. Didn't know that was the case. That could have been a better level up, Maria, admittedly. Like, yeah, that really could have been. If you'd gotten even either, that would have been better. That's okay. The important thing is that you tried. The lesson is never try. Okay, they can't fall in. I was curious that they could, but I didn't really want it to happen. Survival tent? Alright. Nothing else in here? No, okay. Yeah, at least it didn't look like it, and it doesn't look like it still. Rose to Bard. Fear not the darkness of the walls of the pit, for if you keep moving forward, the path you will find. Okay, so we gotta move it the other way. Fair enough. You want to see if we have a roast bard? What the roast bard is, I guess is the better way to put it. Tabard. Guess it raises defense. Alright. They could probably use it more if he can equip it. Can, as I say. Slightan's defense does happen to be better. By a fairly substantial amount. Interesting. so this leads back out to here. Right, okay. At least this puzzle I remember how to do. I'm still trying to remember how to do this one. How you doing, Interceptor? It's like this one. Hey, Punch, how you doing? This one I do not remember how to do. All I got was go towards the darkness, and it's like, how go towards darkness? Darkness is... Another day work. I hear that. I hear that. But I mean, hey, at the very least, having a job is better than no job, so that's a positive. You're not the darkness, the walls, the pit. If you keep moving toward... Okay. There you go. Okay. Alright, alright. Yeah! I was gonna say, it's like, hold on, do they mean that literally? I appreciate it though, Punch, thank you. They did in fact mean it literally. Huh? Now what? The thing I just did. Yikes, the ceiling has fallen. Oh, okay. That's right. This one just likes to go ahead and be like, nah, you did it wrong. Try again. Yeah, I was gonna say the last one for the first room was a lot more just... It wasn't too bad, except for the take 4 steps and 10 steps one. It's like, but what is a step? I need to know what a step is. Come on, I pressed forward there. I wonder if it's that specific one. It's possible. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. I could definitely see that, honestly. Because it's like, if we had more development time, this... Yeah. Half the dungeons I skipped would have been like this, but, you know, playtesting more sensible. Right? Yeah. Which, that would have been nice, honestly. It's like, I do like the dungeons, it's just... Probably better translated to... Yeah. If they, I mean, if they told us what a step was, that alone would have been a big help, but as you said, they just did not have... I mean, yeah. I understand. Looks like there is a switch on the floor. Don't... Nope. I would like to read the wall first. Nope. Once again, Faye. Thank you. There we go. The water is full at 10. Okay. Roll the water level. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. How do you tell what is 10, though? Okay. I think I get it. I think I get it. Did I do it? No, I don't think I did. Interesting. Yeah, I thought it said 10, so it's like, 7 plus 3 is 10. That's alright. Water level won't go any lower. Okay. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I was thinking about it, like, hold on a second. They want us to hit the medium. There's 10 levels. I think you're right, Punch. I think they want us to hit that with only... Okay, I know how to do this then. This isn't... I've played Knights of the Old Republic before Xenogears. I know what you want. Now we're at 9 because we were at 0. This will be 7. Now we're at 2. I played Knights of the Old Republic before. There is a puzzle that is very similar to this in Knights of the Old Republic, if not the exact same. It's just explained better. That is also a good point, but yeah, that's... Yeah, alright, yeah, good point, yeah. Everybody's seen this puzzle before. It's just worded better elsewhere. But hey, it functions. Which, honestly, the game is beatable. That's honestly enough for me. It's not like this is how most of the dungeons are. It's not like it was their fault. Once again, Square kind of... And by kind of, I mean did give them the short end of the stick, as you know. So it's like, okay. I can give a little bit of leeway. Beastly Robe. Is there anything that either of you think we need to do to get ready for the charity stream? Because I'll bring the N64. I'll bring the Wii games. I'll bring the Wiimote, the Nunchuck. I guess rechargeable Oh, wait, you don't like rechargeable batteries. If you want me to bring rechargeable batteries, I can. Just need to promote. I agree. Yeah. Which is why I need to go ahead and keep promoting it, and I will go ahead and keep promoting it. I bet you honestly, if I ask P, Tony, and maybe Joyful and Sean, those 3 wouldn't mind me posting the day of, honestly, because it's like... I mean, we have most of the game schedule thought out. Where'd the Beastly go? Am I blind? It's possible. To be fair, maybe it's not... Oh, is that a thing for Rico? Beastly. I am thinking about if there's anything. I don't think there's really anything else that we need, honestly. It's like, I'll bring up my computer. I'll bring my... folding... Oh, there it is. Is it for girls only? Alright. Fine. I'll bring up my folding table. I'll bring up my, thingy where you plug more thingies into it. I can't remember what that's called at the moment. I don't know why I can't think of what that's called. I'll bring... Cool, and Procris is on sale, so I figured easy meal plan. I am, as I say, as both of you know, I eat. I no complain. Me happy. I'm pretty easy to please. I'll bring beer. I might bring some kiwi. Interceptor's not allergic to kiwi. She's allergic to strawberry. I just typically think strawberry and kiwi together because, a lot of flavors are strawberry kiwi. So, I have a bunch of kiwi, so I want to use up the kiwi. We went to Sam's Club, and I have a 3-pound thing of kiwi. Is there anything else that's like, aside from the Basil Hayden? No, I think I'll just bring up a bunch of Confluence if that's all right. Maybe not a bunch, like 12 cans, maybe 8. Oh wait, no, I'll bring up I'll bring up probably 2 4-packs and 3 growlers. There we go. That makes more sense. And you like the Belgian-style wheat ale, if I remember correctly, Punch, so I'll see if they have that on tap. Yeah, I think this is going to be my last... Oh, no, wait. Wednesday is my last stream until the charity stream. And even then, that's not my stream. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm also glad that I'll get a couple days with you guys, even if it's not quite as much as I wanted. I should put more ice in this lemonade. Is that the Ether Doubler? Ether Doubler, baby! Wish I'd remembered to buy it. Okay, you're not gonna have a helmet anymore, Maria, because, yeah. I don't know if you're gonna wear any clothes, honestly, before too long. How much is your defense gonna go down? That's a big, steep decrease. I guess I'll get rid of the Econometer. Instead of the, and because I want the Ether Doubler for when you get the speed shoes. Speed! Otherwise, that is, I should probably go save. I don't remember if you fight Hammer yet, but in case. I'd rather play it safe than sorry. Yep, I was gonna say, I couldn't jump, so that means there's an enemy there. Oh, you go up here, Maria. Now, admittedly, it'd be nice if the Ether Doubler doubled Maria's damage while in the mech, but at the very least, the Ether Doubler does happen to help her while on foot, so that part's good. Are you not dead yet? That might be. I can see that. I might have accidentally been attacking the wrong one. Thought I had side team attacking the top one. That would make sense. Especially since the bottom one died so quickly. I bet you Yukon would let me talk about the charity stream on Wednesday when we did the, when we played together. I don't think he'd have a problem with that. I'd be surprised if he did. No. Yes. It's weird to me that, Titan's Fenrir technically has the least amount of health at the moment. I'm just used to him having more than that. Not that it's a problem, it's just like, interesting. Thank you, stranger. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Yugen would mind if I talked about it tomorrow. I bet honestly, if it's any PC games, we could probably get even Yugen to join. I don't think he'd mind that. Where'd that go? There it is. Okay. I've been replaying Pikmin 3, which, I mean, admittedly I've done some streams of it, but it merely makes me excited for Pikmin 4. I'm really looking forward to it. Also looking forward to my bike ride later today. I was actually going to go ahead and bike now, but my wife texted me. Well, I was going to go about an hour and a half ago, but the point being, my wife texted me. I was like, hey, I'd rather you bike with me. It's like, okay, fair enough. It'll mean I won't get done with my bike ride till 7:30, but since it's only supposed to be 80 today, that's not the worst thing. I have my CamelBak in my water bottle in the fridge already because one 2 liter of CamelBak isn't enough for a 40-mile ride, at least not for me. Don't know about anybody else, but not for me. We're gonna vaporize this little one. Nope, no we're not. I forgot that if you could kill him with a regular attack, you don't get to do a death blow. Otherwise, I was going to turn him into mush. Now let's see if there was a save point all along and I just forgot about it, which would not surprise me. There was a save point all along, but there was not a way to restore your health. So, I'd say that evens out, honestly. Wasn't a way to restore health or fuel, so honestly, we basically got the most fuel that we could because we didn't get any big enemies on the way over. We just got the croakers, so that'll just use up 10 each, and then I don't remember how to exactly activate hyper mode, I'll be honest. I know that the more damage you take, the more likely you will activate it, but besides that, I don't exactly remember all the specifics. But my guess is we're gonna have to repeat this, attempting this boss a few times, just as a heads up. Hello? Save point! Oh, that's not that's save point. Please. I didn't hear the That time I did. Okay. Whatever. Honestly, if Square approached Monolith and Nintendo, I'd be interested in them doing a somewhat of a remake. And by somewhat of a remake, I mean I'd like them to include the original version on modern consoles in addition to the remake. Not even like a remake, just touching up, keep using the original graphics, and then going ahead and finishing what they never got to finish. Maybe make them HD. Okay, definitely make them HD. I take that maybe back. I'm an old stick in the mud, and it's like, I don't like change too much. Well, we had most HP and health, but now we're gonna have less going into this fight, so, okay. My lemonade. It got stuck on the coaster, so it splashed everywhere, which is unfortunate to say the least. Maybe I should, I should clean that up. Give me a second. If I don't clean that up, ants are gonna come along. I don't want that. Give me 1 second. Girl.
And like the musket's what I'm using
that's a
right
hard
now,
question.
but I've leveled up the bow quite a bit too. But it's interesting. So like you can specialize in all these things if you want. Honestly, yeah, I'm not sponsored by Bezo Bucks, although I'll gladly take his money.
But he is sponsored by Swifty.
Swifty, isn't that from?
That's from Rick and Morty, yes.
Such efficient work, as if anything less could be expected of the bearers of the crystal's power. Well done. You've destroyed the seals. Mwah. I suppose I should thank you for saving me the trouble.
Barack Obama. Excuse me. I am the big cheese.
Squid assistant, back up.
Can somebody clip that? I should have died.
I'm surprised I'm in second place right now.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I mean, I understand.
Ninja! Clean your butt!
That's a good way to start a stream. Thanks.
I really do lie. You said in a second, I thought you'd give me more warning.
I said 1 second. I mean, to be fair, with me, it could go either way. I'll give you that.
Gosh, I thought you'd give me more warning.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't think anybody's watching it yet, but I am totally clipping that, just so you know. I would take that cat's poopy butthole back. That sounds really weird out of context, but I miss that cat. Like, that sounds really, really weird out of context. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I'll be honest, I thought this dungeon was shorter. Not that it's a problem. Oh, right. I admittedly forgot about this part, so that's on me. It would have been nice to get us Anima Relic for Sabian, but ran out of time. Not much to be done about that. So there's an Anima Relic in these ruins. Humph. A bunch of people worship meaningless things too, huh? Who's that? What'd you say? Say something I understand. Who are you? Get out of my head, man. Get out of my head, man. Get out of my head. That would have been a good sound clip to have. I forgot about that. Rico, you okay? Seen that shape somewhere before. Isn't that Rico's gear? So it looks like it was your turn, Rico. Well, anyway, we'll soon see when we go outside. No, we won't, because he's not in the party at the moment. But I guess we will, because they're showing it to us. Whoa! What the? Hey, bro. Ha ha ha. Well, a long time no see, bro. Hammer, is that you? What are you doing in that outfit? I was finally able to get it. Super strength. Just like you, bro. Feels so good. Being one with your gear. Carlian did this for me. Anyway, just leave that gear Miss Ellie for me. Resistance is useless. Much too powerful for you now. What are you saying, Hammer? What? You're not handing them over? I see. I'll just have to use force and take the girl and the gear from you. Stop it, Hammer. Even you, chump, won't win against me now. Here I come. I mean, we'll win, but I gotta beat you down before you explode. That's the key here, Hammer. And as I say, that in and of itself is where the problem lies. We have to beat you down before you explode. Oi, right? Yeah. I cannot remember how to even beat him up properly before he explodes at this moment. Oh, you're still doing good damage there, honestly. No, don't give me defense down. Give me strength up. I don't know why you do that, but I want it. Listen, I want it. That's all. That's enough reason for me right there. Probably in a second we'll activate id, honestly. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember too, and that's what's throwing me off the most, honestly. You're still at 5% for hyper mode. I can't remember if there's a way to boost that, honestly. That's what I'm trying to remember at the moment, honestly. Well, you're at 10%, so that did go up, actually. Alright, let's do this. Probably should have done my attack level 3 before I went ahead and did system mid, because that's probably going to waste my attack level now, isn't it? You know, I probably should have thought about that a little bit more, to be quite honest. No, I have not been spamming system mid yet. I've used it a few times, but not very often. Okay, Maria, time for you to go ahead and just get 3 death blows in a row. I'll have to build back up with you, Ryuga. I probably should have just been spamming system mid from the start. I think I kind of keep forgetting that's a thing now that I have a really bad feeling. Well, Maria gets at least one more, so that's good. I could see that. And as you know, I like Billy and Rico, but it's like, it's nice. It's nice to go ahead and do different combos, as you also know, so. Should we get out of here? I don't know who's asking that. Probably not. Probably not, Hammer, admittedly. 27% for Hyper Mode. Nope! I did the wrong button! Jimmy, I pressed the wrong button! I didn't want to unboost! Uh-oh. I think we're in trouble! Yeah, okay, time to restart the fight. Did Sibian really die? Oh, okay, whatever. Not like we're not resetting. I should have just done system id from the beginning. And I should not have unpressed booster by mistake. That was... little... You build him to level 3. That makes sense. Oh yeah, because if you're built to level 3, that's when it goes ahead and that's when the hyper mode really starts to build up, isn't it? I forgot about that. Okay. I thought it was when you took damage, but no, you need to build them to level 3, let them stick around in level 3 for a little bit, and don't go ahead and start using death blows. That's fair, Interceptor. I'll assume that he said the ah. There's just so many mechanics I really do wish they would have gotten to be able to fully flesh out, but Square. The spam system id. I don't want to fight you guys. Okay, I'll fight you guys. Really? That makes sense. Okay. So basically, the higher your attack level, the more hyper mode you build up. Okay. Oop. Oh well. But basically, just don't go below 0. Don't go to 0 until you get to... okay. That makes sense. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was damage only, which I think does contribute to it, but that's not the only way, as obviously you know. Right, gotta get out of the suit. Nobody cared who I was. Right. Which makes sense. And basically just spam system id with Faye right at the very beginning, because it's like, as I was realizing, it's like, as soon as I get out of this, it's just going to be like, yeah, you don't get those attack levels back, so bye. It's like, okay. I keep forgetting there's no pause button. I'd say, listen, I want them speed shoes. Started the fight. Okay, so yeah, basically, do go ahead and get into the infinite so you can deal as much damage as soon as possible, but don't go ahead and, outside of Faye, use your ultimate attacks, that way you can build your infinite faster. Okay. That makes sense. Then when he starts flashing, then you can go ahead and just go all out. That way you could do hopefully go ahead and get... That makes sense. I mean, Hammer, you're kind of an idiot. He was just saying, what are you saying? Both of them are just trying to get you to stop. Are you gonna miss nope, you didn't miss Saitan. Oh, wasn't even Saitan. Okay, never mind. Alrighty, system mid time. Might use up a lot of fuel, but we need to beat this guy. Okay. Interesting. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I know what you meant. Hyper mode, Omnigear Infinite. What's the real big difference, honestly? I'm sure somebody would correct me and say there is a difference, but I get what you're saying. You know, I wonder if that attack has ever gone ahead and given somebody a seizure before. I know that's not a good thing to hope for, but it's like, that is a lot of bright flashing lights there. I'm not really hoping for it, but it's just like a lot of lights. So you still have not gone ahead and get any more into hyper mode yet, have you? Still at 10%, but you're only at attack level 2 as well, so... And you're at attack level 5% still, so... Oh boy, here I go into system mid again. Told not to abuse it, and he's... Nah, we're abusing it. You're still at 5%, which is worrying, to say the least. I do also have a really bad feeling. I think we can... I don't want to, but I think... Hey, where's my death blow? Supposed to be a death blow for you there, Mr. Scythian. You have a death blow level 2. we'll hope that you get an infinite there, bud. This is going to be pushing it, but what else option do we really have at the moment, honestly? Okay, Saitan did not hit it, but that's... Oh! Oh! Okay. We're good. Wasn't sure. I'll gladly take it. Not the best level up for, well, most of you. Trader card. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say only 2 times this time. I think last time it was a couple tries. Haha. That's my bro. Far too strong. Even for me. Just when I thought I finally got powerful enough to beat you, too. Hammer. Chap. Promise me you'll go back to Nordtun one day. You are the next in line to be the Kaiser. You knew? Don't underestimate the power of my information network. But it's no use now. For a bit player like me, this is probably the end I deserve. Bye, Hammer. That fight does always cut pretty close. I'm honestly surprised that we got it without anybody else going into hyper mode, honestly. Hammer disappeared into the chasm with a look of satisfaction. Was he happy because he had been able to attain it? His brief moment of power? Hammer's smile. Was that the look of joy from attaining power? Or was it the look of relief from the pain that was brought upon him by his mutation? Ultimately, we had no other choice but to defeat our friend, Hammer, for the sake of our own survival. Was there any other way around it? I never felt that fighting was I never felt that fighting was so futile until now. Right, friend. Ellie cried continuously. She hated herself for not having the power to be able to do anything to help him. When I saw her like that, I couldn't help thinking I can no longer allow her to fight like this. I mean, you guys did try. It's not like you just started fighting. You and Rico were like, yo, you're gonna regret this. And Hammer's like, no, bro. We can do it, Douglas. We returned to Ignis, feeling that this had become much more than we could bear. And I don't know why, but for some reason I slap Vinny's Dink impersonation onto Hammer. It seems to fit, admittedly. What do you want, Ramses? You. You didn't exist. That's why I must get rid of you. Only then will I be able to beat him. What do you think you're doing? Ramses. He's being played like a fiddle. That's absurd. You think you can neutralize my power? Of course he can. He was made to be able to do so. Krellian? Surely you're not on their side now. Oh, really now? I don't care about a group of old geezers who are so obsessed with clinging onto their dear little lives that they had to resort to turn themselves into data on the Sol 9000 in order to survive. That's not why. Your existence obstructs me from reaching my goal. That's all. Oh, right. Haven't you been working for humanity's future? For humans to live longer? That's why I assisted you. Yes, that's right. I try to lead the people in my own way. That doesn't change in the least. Brilliant. What's got into you? Kill him, Ramses. Wah! So, Cain is dead. Yes. The final fate for one bound within everlasting flesh. If only he had just accepted our logical ideals too. Fitting end for someone who'd become dominated by needless flesh. Excellent work, Relium. Ellipses. Now there's nothing that can stand in the way of us accomplishing our objective. The anima relics have been awakened and have aligned with their respective animus. Dan, Joseph, Gad have each been aligned with a surface dweller as their animus. Hugo's Asher, Ramses Zebulun, Trillian's Judah, Sophia's Dinah. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Issachar were already aligned 500 years ago. And finally, Graph's Naphtali. All the anima relics have now been activated. The identity of the persona mask of the mother has also become clear. The time has come. Now is the time to open the door to God's domain to obtain the fleshly body and the wisdom of God. The time of the true awakening, to carry us to new horizons. New horizons. Yes, the time of the gospel has come. I don't know where you got your guys' gospel, but I think you need to take a second look. Now, humans, extol the awakening of God. Suddenly, is the Reuben a holy sandwich? Ooh. Yes. I mean, it's a pretty dang good sandwich, honestly. Suddenly, the howling erupted. Even the people who had not mutated were being turned into wells. They howled out like war cries, as if to call out to something. That was because Ramses had been manipulated into assassinating the Emperor. Now, with nothing else holding him back, the ministry had put into use the geisha key, the effect of which was to alter those people who had been destined by God. Those people destined by God, regardless whether they were surface dwellers or Solarians, began to change shape one after the other. The howling was the people who had filled the earth, calling out to God. Once humans have filled the earth, God will awaken from his long sleep. In the awakening of Mahanan, the paradise in the sky will soon follow. The true meaning of what the ministry had spoken, the true nature of that legend, was at last beginning to be realized. This is what they meant when they said, once humans have filled the earth. Eventually, Mahanan, the resting place of God, woke from its long slumber, began to rise, almost as if responding to the call of the people. It appeared before us in all its majestic glory. Majestic. Not majestic, majestic. Once again, I know only one person translated this, so it's not like I'm making fun of him. He did the best he could. And who knows, maybe they did actually intend for majestic for some reason. Now, I don't remember if we get the crucifixion scene yet, or if we have to go fight first. To be honest, I'm expecting at least 2 more streams of this after today's stream. We want to do the extra stuff, which means go to the lighthouse and the desert. That's mostly it, but that does take some time. First, you have to get your butt handed to you. That's true. Oh, that's right. That's why we get crucified. We get beat up first. I forgot about that. Yeah. Solaris, Gazelle Ministry sent a massive force there to obtain God and his wisdom. But by now, neither the nation of Solaris nor the organization known as Gevler existed anymore. The only thing that was left there was an innumerable accumulation of weapons. Almost all the Solarians had been transfigured into weapons. The Gazelle Ministry now reigned over them as their commanders. There was no way we could allow God or God's wisdom to fall into the hands of the Ministry. We decided to assemble all the forces we could and head toward Mahanan. It was a perilous battle. There was no guarantee that we would make it back alive. We were to carry out the plan at dawn, hence I had to stifle my resolve concerning her. Oh, pray! Don't do this! But yeah, there are crosses in the immediate future. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's pretty close, if I remember correctly. Wait a minute, you want me to stay here? No, I'm going with you. No, you're not, Ellie. No. It's too dangerous. Why? I've been in many dangerous situations. This isn't the first time. I said no. We can't take you. Please understand. No, I want to go. We've been fighting together all this time. And suddenly you're telling me not to go? I just don't get it. This isn't like any other fight. It's a battle for the wisdom created by God. It's life or death. Whoever controls it becomes the true dominator of the world. It's obvious the Ministry will bring the strongest possible troops. There's no guarantee you'll come back alive. We'll be fine. Why don't we just go stop over at that, Hermit's hut, go get some speed shoes, and we'll be fine. I know it doesn't let you yet, but it would be interesting to see how much that fight would change if they did let you do that beforehand. I know it's not like an end-all, beat-all, but, you know, going fast helps a lot. That's exactly why I want to go. You don't have the slightest idea. What don't I understand? If the enemy were only the Ministry or just mechanical weapons, it would be okay. But most of the enemies will be made up of what were once humans. Humans just like you and I. I saw them at those facilities. Here that were made out of humans. They were the same as Hammer. Could you now destroy them after knowing this? In order to save ourselves, can you truly say that you could kill those who were once our friends? So you still want to go now? Well... See, the best possible argument here is if you die, become Graph 2 the sequel. Nobody gets out of that movie alive. That's true. It's like, yeah, I mean... Can you imagine just, like... Ellie dying, and then we have to deal with two Graphs at the same time? Oh man, that's gonna be Xenogears episode 6, whenever that gets made, and I just made myself sad. This was the good timeline, and now they just decided to give Xenogears episode 6 the bad timeline. I made myself sad. Again. Your presence would be a burden during the fight. You just get in the way. Time to go apologize, Faye. Hey, Faye, don't you think you went a little too far there? We cannot blame her. At least we should understand her feelings. I know how Ellie feels. I knew she wouldn't have listened to me if I had just said, "You're not coming." Seeing as she has worked together with us for such a long time and all. That's why I had to explain it to her like that. The people gathered in Nissan need Ellie. She's got to realize how much people are depending on her. I can't put her in a dangerous situation. But the way you said it was a little harsh. Little? I don't think there was any little about that. You didn't have to be so cold. She was crying, you know? But... I'm sure she realizes that. I agree. Maybe you're the one who doesn't understand? Me? I don't understand. A lady's heart? He wants to go, to be with you, Faye, until the end. Yeah. If I were you, I'd hold her tight and say, "Let's go together." Just like that. Really? Not you. I changed my mind. No, I mean, I have made a huge mistake. I don't know if I have anything for this on the soundboard, actually. I don't think I do. Actually, technically I do. Listen, Bart. If Margie came along and she died, I can tell you exactly what your line would be.
No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What?
What am I fighting for?
As I say, so you immediately regret what you're saying, Bart. Just saying. Young master, don't overdo yourself now. Ah, shut up. Anyhow, why don't you go ask her to come with you? Whether she'll go or not, you should express your feelings in words. If you really care about her, you have to go tell her. Express yourself, right? I didn't mean... Too late now, everyone knows it. You are not being true to yourself, are you? I agree. Hey, say it. Straight out. Go ahead, go chase after her. What are you waiting for? To talk with everybody else for more dialogue. Come on now, go for it. Women don't like insensitive men. And some do. But that's because they think they can fix them, and then they just get themselves into a lot of trouble. I made myself sad again. Don't know how to treat a lady, do you? I don't know much about this kind of thing, but Hammer used to tell me to be nice to women. That's not the way to treat her. Don't you worry about me. Please hurry and go to her. Faye, go. Faye, is it not the time for you to come out with your feelings now? Hold on, I gotta listen to Mason. Mason, what do you think? I'm not well versed in the art of romance. Alright. We're gonna go with that. I'm gonna go tell her I'm not well versed in the art of romance. Don't run away. Be a man and confront the problem. Hey, listen, I want to go farm for speed shoes, Margie. It'll make it so we don't have to get crucified later. Maybe. I still find it funny that they went ahead and crucified them in the mechs. So, like, the only one that actually is in pain there is probably Choo Choo, and admittedly, she kind of deserves it. She do kind of be the worst character. I know there's fans of her. You're wrong. Just put it out there. You're wrong. Ah, sorry about what just happened. Forgive me. But I want to explain. Now, for the first time, people in both Earth and Solaris are becoming one. But then, not all of them are strong like the crew of this ship, or the people in Shavat. That's true, and I could definitely see that as, and I was thinking that because it's like, yeah. The game doesn't dwell on the idea, so it's like. My other question is, would the pain feedback system even kick into effect? Because Graf probably knocked them out while I was beating them up. So then if you get knocked out and you come to in your Omnigear and you can't control it, would you even feel the pain feedback system? Because you're right, because it's like you do want to be, it's technically to be more in tune, so I get what you mean, for sure. Even we almost lost sight of our future at the times. So you can imagine what regular people go through. That's why people need someone like you to depend on. The light to guide us. You freed the hearts of the people that have been used as tools by that ministry for hundreds of years. Ellie, it was you. And now your body doesn't just belong to you anymore. What? That's a terrible line! Hey! Stop that! That's why I can't let you be in any danger. That's why I don't want you to fight anymore. It's funny, isn't it? Huh? We used to be enemies, but now we're together like this. In the beginning, I think I saw myself in you. We seemed to overlap, you being in a similar situation as I was in. When I was with you, I didn't feel alone or apprehensive. That's why I thought I liked you. But it wasn't that. I simply didn't have the courage to look at my true self. I turned to you to run away from it all, and mistook that for love. But it's different now. I can face my own problems. I am me, and you are you. You're you, and I'm me. Now don't get funny with me, kid. It's all become clear to me now. I also learned that I really do need you. Not because I need you as a sanctuary for my problems. I need you because I truly love you. Ellie. I know what you're saying, Faye. I know why you're so concerned for my safety. But you know I'm scared. Here we never see each other again. I just had this feeling. Don't worry. I won't die. No, it's not that. something completely different. It's as if I'm being torn apart by something I can't resist. That I'm no longer me. Even if you come back safely, it still just feels so uneasy. That's why I need to go with you. I can't bear to be away from you. I feel the same way, ever since the time I met you in that forest. I think it's the same feeling that you've been having. I was also running to you. I have to solve my own problems. I can't throw my problems onto you. There was another me. It is within me. I fear that at any moment, it may awaken within me. The only one that has been able to keep me from giving in to it. That's not true, you had the resistor bands too. It's because you were always by my side that I was still able to keep from losing myself. I promise you that I will return. So, that is, Ellie, I want you to be my reason to return, to be my home that I can return to. Ellie, if you will wait for me to come back, even if we are in totally different places, as long as you will stay by my side, I know I'll be able to do anything. Oh, Faye. Fade to black! Fade to black! Fade to blue? Oh, okay. And then fade to black. Are you going now? Yeah, sorry. Did I wake you? It's okay. I've been awake all along. All along? Uh-huh. I was watching over you while you slept. Before I realized it was morning. But, well, I'm off. Alright then. You be careful. Yeah, I will. Oh, could you hold on to this for me? What is this? Is this a pendant? I don't know whose it is. It seems it was on me when I was brought into Lahan. Maybe mine, or it could be. It could be... Oh, nothing. Will you just hold onto it for me? Alright, I'll hold on to it for you. Thanks. Well, I guess it's goodbye. Oh, okay. Yeah? Thank you. Hi, Margie. Ellie, are you okay about this? Don't you want to be with him? Yes, but it's because I believe in him. Just being close to a person is not in itself an indication of love, is it? But men are selfish. I mean, so are women. When something big happens, they say, "Too dangerous. You can't come." They treat women like we are weaklings. I mean, technically, you women are weaker, but it's not that's not the reason why we go ahead and say that. Because we want to protect you. Women can go ahead and help men, but that's not the reason we say no. I'm not saying that women are weak, mind you. I definitely know they're not. Although it is true, I can't help Bart and friends much anymore. That's not true. Everyone wants someone special waiting for them. Someone who'll protect a place they can return to. If you don't have that peace of mind, you would not be able to get anything done. Men trying to tough it out as much as they can, and then some. They're cute the way they do that, aren't they? Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we have things to do. Anyway, we have things we have to do now. Ugh. Well, we do them. Let's pray that everyone comes back safely. To God? No. To your own innermost feelings that everyone believes in. No, you should pray to God, but not Deus. Let me rephrase that. Not Xenogears Deus. There we go. That is not, in fact, God. I guess while we're here, technically Ellie and Faye should have slept together, but we'll go ahead and we'll move past that for now. What's wrong? I knew it. Yes, that must be it. What? Ellie, it's like everyone says. You must be a reincarnation of Sophia. You have no way of knowing the Nissan sex teachings, but what you say? Well, it's exactly the same as what Sophia always said. Yes. That might be it. The first time I visited here, I had the most amazing feeling. Familiar. Sad. Like I had visited here many times in my dreams. I know where each room is and what's in them. I just know I must have been here in the distant past. Gotta get back to the past, Samurai Jack. Before, if you had spoken of this, I'd have brushed it off with a laugh. But now? Now I can more or less believe it. The things I couldn't do then, I'm probably trying to do now. Things you couldn't do? Yes, things I couldn't do. There's some text up there. Can't read it. Driven back to Solarian interceptor forces, we took to the floating continent, Mahanan. Can't talk. It was the central hull of a colossal spacecraft with a diameter of at least 40 kelts. Eldridge. Judging from the condition of the hull, we estimate the ship was thousands of years old. It was determined by examining the inside of the wreckage that some kind of accident occurred on the ship about 10,000 years ago, which forced it to crash onto our planet. Alien beings that came to our planet from a far-off galaxy aeons ago. Could it possibly have been that our ancestors were the passengers of the ship and had crash landed here on this planet? Seeking God and His divine wisdom, Raziel's tree, which it is said lie here in Mahanan, we proceeded further. Open menu. Well, we probably should open a menu. Say nope. Oh, 1 second. I need to change party members. Did not realize that Bart, I like you. Wait, hold on. I was gonna say, you telling me you can actually include Ellie? That would be interesting. Not that that was what I was going for, but it's like, huh. Pardon me. Probably should just go ahead and equip the trader card now. Just so as to get some better items. I don't know if it goes straight to the boss fight or not. I cannot remember that at the moment. Not that we're going to win it anyway, since this is, I think, the last intended to lose. I know technically you can. It just isn't likely. Especially because I wasn't building for it, so. Okay. Oh, I can't read. Fair enough. Alright. Yeah, let's continue. Admittedly, I am thinking of moving Deathblower 3 onto Margie's Sabian. Because if we're just going to activate System Id all the time, then he kind of doesn't need Deathblower 3 to be... Oh, too late. Okay. In the depths, we saw an alien form. It was partially rotted and petrified, a giant grotesque being. It gave off an inexplicable air of intimidation. He's standing there, menacingly. Perhaps it was more than a gut reaction. Perhaps it was the fear of the absolute that came from the very depths of our inherited instincts. If I remember correctly, there's a gimmick to this boss fight, and I don't remember what it is. Aside from the fact that it can crash the PS3. Hooray! Hopefully we don't get that. We didn't get it last time, so... guess we'll see. I don't think it crashes the PS3 itself. I think it does cause the game itself to crash, though. We don't have anything that you can do with that. It's all too expensive. I guess we'll do that, then we'll go ahead and try after this, because I know that you keep healing. Once we get back to Saitan, we'll go ahead and try either. Well, that's assuming that you... I can't... No, you don't. Okay, never mind. Yes, I can't remember. I have entirely forgotten the gimmick of this fight, and I'm trying to remember what it is. Is it just don't attack? Like, I'm really trying to remember what it is. Been a very long time. Well, maybe not that long, but it's been long enough. Okay. Oh. Well. If I remember correctly, we need special options. We need to restore frame. I know this is not going to do it, but I want to see what his looks like, honestly. Yes. That I did somewhat remember, T-God. I appreciate it. How are you doing, by the way? I'm just trying to remember exactly what the gimmick of this one is. I think you basically just want to let him keep mostly offing himself and then finish him off from there. If I'm remembering correctly. It's been a long time. Well, maybe not that long. It's been 2 years. What do you mean? Yeah, pardon. But you know, 2 years can still be a significant amount of time. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. So I should go ahead and, in fact, stop attacking him. As I said, I'm just hoping that I don't see the attack that goes ahead and makes it so that we have to start the fight over. I guess I don't really need booster then, because that's basically just wasting fuel at the moment. Is this the attack that's gonna crash the game? I don't remember. Might kill Faye. Oh, does not kill Faye. Okay. That, however, will kill Sabian. Probably should equip some frame HP restoring to them then. As I said, it's been a while, so it's a good thing that we did save right before this fight. Yeah, I think we should just go ahead and reset. Equip a little bit of frame restore, and then just wait it. Yeah. Yeah, I did completely forget how that fight goes. It's been 2 years. Which is why I'm trying to at least play this game every other year. It is a really good game. As I said, ever since I played it for the first time, it's definitely in my top 10 games, so I'm really glad that Punch recommended it. And just how much he enjoys it. Oh shoot! I gotta work on that list! I keep putting it off by mistake. I guess I know what I'm doing Wednesday. I'm going to have to go through all my video games and figure out at the very least the top 50 list. Top 10 should not be a problem. But it's like, I keep putting it off by mistake, and I gotta not put it off no more. Okay. There's a frame HP 10. Well, there's a couple 40s. Do we have anything else higher? I don't think so. Yeah, we do have one. You're right. Yeah, okay. Alright. Basically, just go ahead and we'll boost and heal as appropriate. Alright, let's try this again, round 2. I don't even know if I want to booster right away, honestly, because it just makes it so that it kind of takes longer. Most of the time, obviously, I'd want a booster, but it's like, well, I'm just waiting for him to go ahead and do the attack that causes damage. It's like, I may as well just not boost. Pardon me. $1,000? Okay. Probably should. It's the smarter thing to do. It's not really like we got anything else to do all the way anyway, so. Oh. Don't want to have them restore too much health though, because as was said, for hyper mode, the closer to death you are, or the more, yeah, the closer to death, the more your hyper mode builds. So I just don't want to be within one hit of that one attack, that whirly swirly space attack. That's all. Okay, I think we could actually have... I think that's what we needed. With Faye, I think we can have you finish him off. I think that Faye was doing 7,000 damage. Well, we can definitely finish him off now. Oh, different attack. Never mind. But we should still hopefully not have a problem. I thought it did 9,000 damage at first. I can't read. I think Margie should have died, or not Margie, but Maria should have died there, but I'm not upset she didn't. I'd rather her get the experience, not going to lie. Okay, there we go. That was the ultimate power? The partially rotted thing eventually self-disintegrated. We proceed even further. Came to an enormous cavern that was big enough to swallow the whole capital of Abba. In its center were two gently glowing objects. It was the source of divine wisdom. It was Raziel's tree. Oh yeah, it was a cutscene. Good to find out. Alright. I forgot. The cavern itself was a giant computer called Raziel. I don't know why I had such difficulty reading that. Hi, Saitan. Wisdom of God, hidden within Raziel. We found the unthinkable when we accessed its data. A large, unmanned strategic weapon in its battalion of terminal interface weapons, traveling from star system to star system. A gargantuan mother ship used to carry them. Creation of the Malach Angel. God's army to reign over the vast universe with, and the construction of a divine ark. These weapons were called Yaba, the Interplanetary Invasion Weapon System. What the Gazelle Ministry was pursuing was right here. According to the data, the giant rotting organism we just defeated was in fact the nucleus of the system. You're on the verge of accessing the data for the object called Zohar. Central neural circuit and power source controlling the entire system, from the weapons to the mothership. When suddenly, he appeared. Pat McGrath had a great deal for Chevyland. I'm sorry. Ah, the hidden datum from Raziel's tree. Move away from there. This matter is far too weighty for the likes of you. We must protect it with our lives. We can't let them have the Raziel data. You handle them. I will try and extract as much data as I am able to. If anything goes wrong, I will destroy this place. Is it a 2 versus 1? Is Saitan not going to fight alongside? Oh, it's a 2 versus 1. Don't like that! Full damage. That is not what we like to see, in fact. Stop, she's already dead. I'm not exactly expecting this to be much of a fight for Alpha Waltall here. I'm at least trying to put up a better fight than I did last time. It means we're going to have to activate System ID immediately as soon as our next turn comes around. Well, at least he attacks Sabian. Please, no guilt! No guilt! Nope. Definitely kill. I know we're running out of fuel, but this is basically the best shot we got. I still don't think it's any shot, but we're trying. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that this is it. Which, once again, I know you're supposed to lose this, so... The only way I could be saved is if the game decides, nah, go ahead, have hyper mode. I'm pretty sure the game did not, in fact, just go ahead and say, nah, have hyper mode. Because I know you can do it. I'm curious how much damage Alpha Weltall has to take, because we did about 24,000 damage there? Oh, 100,000 HP. Okay, so it is possible to beat it. We're about there. So honestly, I think we could have had a better chance. Because dual blur, that makes sense, because then it goes ahead and lowers his accuracy. It probably would have helped if I didn't have Saitian in the party for once. It was like, yeah, then I would have had 3 members instead of 2. I guess that's all you can take for now. Are you frustrated? But that is only natural. After all, you are imperfect. Imperfect? Yes, you are lacking now. The absence of wrath is an impediment to you utilizing your true strength. What, wrath? The drive to massacre and annihilate, the compulsion to destroy your opponent. Such wrath is power for the soul. By eliminating your foe, you attain your first sublimation of that drive. It is this very sublimation that draws out the hidden powers within oneself. But clinging to reason, suppressing your wrath and desire, makes releasing your true power a dream within a dream for you. You already know this. When wrath appeared in your heart, the machine responded, did it not? What drew out such power from your machine was truly the drive of your soul. It was your id. The sign of the purpose you've been seeking. The mark of a natural-born assassin. You're wrong. That's absolutely untrue. I am not id. The time has come. I'll take your soul and draw its power out to the limit. Enough! Huh? What are you stopping me for? He is bait. You kill the bait, the precious bird we wish to capture will fly away. You know, a very important bird. Need to fulfill my earnest desire. You understand, don't you, Lacan? Suit yourself. We shall crucify them. The land of Golgotha, to the west of here. Collect all the broken gears. If I could have healed with Sabian in time, I still don't think that would have made a difference, to be quite honest. Faye was losing out on the fuel mighty quick. If I'd gone ahead and equipped something that increases fuel increasage, that might have helped. Oh no. It's definitely something I like trying for, at the very least. When Faye and the others arrived at the deepest part of Mahanan, looking after the newly mutating people in Nissan. People mutating one after the other. Like some eternal nightmare that made me wonder just how long we would have to keep on nursing them. Are you okay? You haven't had any rest, have you? I can handle things on my own for a while. Why don't you go out for a walk? Thank you. But I'll be alright. I'd rather keep busy so that I won't worry about things too much. Is that it? Hey, Ellie, what's that? This? Can I see it? Just as I thought. It's the pendant of Nissan. Why do you have it, Ellie? It's Faye's. I'm holding on to it for him. I missed that last word. But it feels as if I have always worn it. I was able to look back at the stream to get the last word. When you wear that, you look even more like Sophia. Really? Flattery won't get you anything, you know. Anyway, we need to hurry up and test the new mutation suppressant assembler on those other people there. Can't afford to have them change any further. Ah! Oh no! Something has happened to Faye and the others. It's true. Can I get a save point, though? It's about time for me to wrap up. As much as I'd like to keep going, I do need to get ready for my bike ride. I gotta put sunscreen on. Okay, that's merely the main thing. But still, I gotta get ready for my bike ride. Overcome by indescribable fear, I decided to ascend to Shavat, which was stationed in the skies above Nissan. Waiting me there was a transmission from Krelian. He told me that if I wanted to save Faye and the others, I would have to come to Golgotha. Krelian wanted me. In order to save Faye and my other friends, I departed and the last Omnigear left for me in Shavat. My previous fear of riding this machine was surmounted by my desire to rescue the people dear to me. Are you serious about going it alone? Brilliant told me to come by myself. I can't afford to break the agreement, so please stay behind and protect everyone here. But it's a trap. You know, I really wish we would have gotten more with these guys, and I'm sure if they'd had enough time, we probably would have, honestly. I know. Then why? If I do not go, Faye and them will be executed for sure. Brilliant isn't concerned with anyone else but me. What makes you think he's going to hold his part of the bargain? Do you have any way of knowing that you will definitely save your friends by doing this? No. Then it's suicide. It might be. But I've made it this far because of Faye and the others. Because they accepted me as their friend. You go away. What about us? What about all the people who have assembled in Isan that you leave behind? Everyone's depending on you for their spiritual support. The people in Isan will be fine. They can stand on their own feet without any support from me. This is also true of you all, right? But why do you do so much for him? I don't know. I guess it's a woman's prerogative to be selfish. Perhaps. I can't read. Woman's prerogative? I'm not a holy woman or of any sort. I'm just a regular woman. I get angry. I cry. I laugh. Though at times I can resent others, I also know how to love others. Loving whole masses of people at times. And loving just one person the rest of the time. I am in supreme bliss when I am embraced by the man that I love. Giving what I have to him and receiving what he gives me, we become one flesh. That is the moment when I am most at peace. My prerogative, as a woman, to simply want to save the man that I love. Boss. I'm sorry for saying such selfish things. I'll go ahead and do all that I can for my friends. So I want you all to do whatever it is you can do for our friends here. Well, I had better get going now. That image of Choo Choo will never not make me laugh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why it makes me laugh, but it does. Or at least chuckle. Ellie? You idiot. Why did you come here? Brilliant's after you. Forget about us. Run and save yourself. I came as I was told. I'm the only one you need. They have nothing to do with this, so let Faye and the others go. How gallant you are, Elhaim. It's as if that scene from the past has been brought back to life in the present. So you came in an Omnigear. That too is her gear. Allow me to confirm something. You did miss graph tap dancing on me, yeah. We had a good attempt at it though. We got him down 24,000. If I'd realized Saitan didn't fight with me, I would have chosen somebody else. I still don't think I would have won, but it still was a good attempt. I'll consider what kind of treatment your friends will receive, on one condition. Somebody else in chat was saying that Bart helps a lot with the graphite, which makes sense because of Wild Smile. That you first defeat these two men here with that gear you came in. How about it, Elhaim? Forget it, Ellie. He's up to something. Don't accept it. He is right. Krellian is not a man of his word. He always has ulterior motives when he sweet-talks someone. What is more, those men are fighting machines created by Krellian. Their combat skills are immeasurable. They are not opponents you can handle by yourself. Do not take him up on his offer. Escape while you can. My, such harsh criticism. I am not that brutal. So will it be, Elhaim. Even if you were to try to flee now, it is not likely you would be able to. You see, I have this whole area surrounded by my guards. Wouldn't it be logical to take the choice where you may still stand a chance? No matter how slight it may be? Don't do it, Ellie. Alright then. I'll do what you say. Good. You are indeed my precious little bird. Well, we hate birds. Now get on with it. I actually like birds. I just know Punch doesn't, so I was referring to that. Oh. If it gives Faye and them the slightest chance of escape, they will fight. Sun Tzu says that. I don't care if it even costs me my life. I mean, you should care if it costs you your life, but throwing your life down for other people is not a bad sacrifice, admittedly. They're too fast. Hey Josh, how are you doing? Outmatched, even in my Omnigear. But I can't just... No, not like this. Nice! Did you have a good time with your friend at the bar? It's always nice to go to a bar. I can't lose! Must somehow stop movement. There goes one. Nice, I'm glad to hear that. That's always fun then. Stopped. Now's my chance. Ha! I'm definitely glad to hear that, though, Josh. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm doing pretty well. I'm getting ready to wrap up here. I'm going to go for a 40-mile bike ride after we're done here, so... I wanted to get some Xenogears in. I was actually going to do a little more Xenogears, but my wife has asked me to bike with her as opposed to earlier, which is fine. Not a problem. I do it. It's a good thing, actually. I just wanted to... I know I'm going 40 miles. She's only going 20. Which, in a sense, is a good thing. That means she can go ahead and make dinner. How could that... That had some sort of effect. Girl, that hurt. I'll get you back. It's wrong of you to underestimate our power. Yeah. Yeah. He invited me to a server, and I don't know, the people are weird. I asked someone what music they were liking to and if they would share, and they gave me weird faces, so I might leave. That's fair. I mean, if they're not willing to talk to you, it's like, alright. I mean, listen, I was just trying to start a conversation with you, and you're, not communicating, so... I'm getting no results. It can't be helped, Mugwort. It's about time to finish the job. Downed yet? It's to be expected. Multiple fractures, major blood loss. I would be surprised if the cockpit is a sea of blood. At worst, death! What the? There's no way you could say after taking that much damage. Mugwort? Why you... How dare you do that to my partner? Ellie, why didn't you just use Arids? I just have that one simple question. Admittedly, she doesn't have either doubler equipped at the moment, so that would not make Arids nearly as effective, but I mean, still. A point? Not quite yet. No way. Ellie. Her true awakening? Or just merely protecting her master? Either way, it does not alter the fact that she is the mother existence I have been searching for. Now then, recover that machine. Place priority on the safety of the pilot. Use whatever it takes to preserve her life. Well then, I shall be taking this girl with me. As for the rest of you, why don't you just wallow there pathetically while you meditate on your own lack of any real power? Okay, Krellian, we'll see you in about 3 hours when we come along and... I guess we don't really ruin his plan, but... beat up Graf at least. Pitiful. You can't even protect a single woman. It's not even worth the effort of putting a spineless wretch like you out of your misery. Graf, you couldn't protect a single woman either. Imagine if Faye had said that. I think Graf would have just killed him right then and there. Ellie was taken away, and as Krellian had told her, we were left alive. Is Krellian just keeping his promise? No, that can't be it. There had to be another real reason why he allowed us to live. We had to find that out. Please. Okay, I'd like to do more, but I actually do need to go ahead and put sunscreen on. A couple other things. I have my camelback ready. I have my water bottle ready. My bike should still be good on air since I just pumped it up last week. But I think everything should be good to go, honestly. I guess the real last thing is... Yeah, I was gonna say it's a good breaking point. I guess there's only real one last thing that would be good to talk about right now. I don't have the other image, do I? Do I? Give me 1 second. I am going to look for it. Is this it? Now I can just go ahead and add it. Why don't we just do that, brain? Where's that? Have I really not downloaded the other one? I thought I had. Alright, give me 1 second, folks. I gotta download the other image. Really thought I had oh... I downloaded it to my phone, didn't I? That's probably what it was, yeah. Okay. Give me like 30 seconds here. I'm gonna download the other image, because... I have something I want to talk about, basically. Scrolling fast. Hope I don't miss it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Alright, I apologize for the delay. Go ahead and make that smaller. I mean, this honestly just makes... This is the most sense to talk about it right before, because I got a minute or two. I do actually want to go ahead and advertise this more, especially since this is a week away? Yeah, this is exactly a week away, because July 3rd is a week away, as odd as that might be to hear. But yeah, by we, I mean on Punch's channel, as you can see here, are doing the 4th annual Games Done at the Pace We Want. And what is that? That is a 24-hour charity stream that goes from July 3rd, 12 p.m. to July 4th, 12 p.m. Central. Yay, 1 week, right? Raising money for the Puppy Jake Foundation. What is the Puppy Jake Foundation, you may be asking? That is a very good question. They are an organization that happens to raise service dogs for veterans that need them for PTSD, or like if other reasons they might need a service dog. There's a couple, I just don't want to, yeah. There's many reasons, I'm not explaining it very well, unfortunately. But yeah, that'll be over, and I'll go ahead and do something that would be smart to do this with. That will not be on this channel, that will be on Punch's channel, who has been in chat today. That will be on his channel, and we do have incentives, and we have goals and giveaways. I can't talk. So yes, for the incentive list, for every donation, we will hand the controller off to one another and do some. The other one does some exercises, something basic like, you know, I have a 10-pound weight to my left over here. I might bring that. I don't think 10 pounds is that big of a problem if we only go ahead and do, because we're going for 24 hours, so we got to go ahead and make sure that we do not die. Every $10 donation, take a drink, hydrate, water. Possibly more than water, because lots of things hydrate. Every 1776 donation, game explained badly, game chosen by donor. Every $25 donation, the game trivia, look up and discuss trivia about the current game, which that could be a lot of fun. Every $48 donation, we get to spam Punch's soundboard, which he has a lot of fun sounds on the soundboard, so that's always a good time. Every $100 donation, we play the Puppy Jake video. Well, that can be a good reminder of what we're doing. And Maggie from the Puppy Jake Foundation does do a fantastic job explaining everything. And any $200 plus donation, donor's choice of next game. Some conditions and terms apply. Now, as for the goals, the first donation, which we've already hit, so we get a Donkey Kong Country game to the game list. I don't know if we've discussed which Donkey Kong Country yet. It could be Returns, it could be Tropical Freeze, it could be 1, 2, or 3. Guess we'll find out. At $100, it's the N64 Trash Pack. And I've got some games you've probably heard of, some games you probably haven't heard of. We'll have 2 repeats from last year, just because one of them was, I'm sorry, Interceptor, the Xena game was really bad. So that should be for a good, at least entertaining time. And then the other one is the Mortal Kombat game, because I think it's not necessarily a bad game if they'd fixed it, but I do think it's a bad Mortal Kombat game, so it's interesting to me. Then we have a couple of bad games that people probably have heard of, and some that people probably haven't. There wasn't a top 10 list, but I haven't really heard of these that much, so I'm curious about them too. For $200, we'll go ahead and give a Elite Trainer box of Paldea Evolved away. So that'll be nice. $300, it'll be the Wii Trash Hour, pretty similar to the N64 Trash Hour. However, at the end, we are having a surprise Wii game that I suspect Punch will actually enjoy. And this was originally the Shovelware Hour. We just call it the Trash Hour. But Shovelware doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It just is typically cheaply made. But that doesn't mean bad all the time. $400, Personality Swap. 10 minutes where streamers impersonate each other, which that will be interesting, to say the least. $500, we'll do a G Fuel giveaway. I have a tub of the Mega Man G Fuel, which I really like. I think it's a good flavor. So we'll go ahead and give that away, and we will have links on how to enter the giveaways during the charity stream. $600, Whiskey Infusion during rap. We will go ahead and pour a bottle of Basil Hayden's over a Cliff Bar and eat the Cliff Bar and drink the Basil Hayden's. It's a good time. We did that last year. It was a good time. $700, we'll discuss top games list, which is what I was saying I need to work on very rapido. At $800, a t-shirt giveaway, which Interceptor will have more information about that during the charity stream itself. From what she's been telling me, it's a really good idea. I just don't want to spoil it. At $900, pie. I will go ahead and eat a fourth of a pie with no hands, only my face. it was going to be I'd eat a whole pie. Interceptor and Punch both told me that was a bad idea. And eventually I caved, and it's like, okay, I can do this instead. I can eat with my hands. I know that Punch does not like to have his face recorded, which is entirely fair. So I'll go ahead and have Interceptor record me eating the pie in another area. That way we can go ahead and upload it, so it's not like you just hear me making pie noises. And yeah, it's like, yeah, he really was eating that pie without his hands. I believe you. Okay, I believe you. And then $1,000, it's a gift card giveaway. And if we hit our goal, local cheese curd / jerky taste comparison, which that'll be nice. And then at $10,000, it's a stretch goal surprise giveaway. So let's go ahead and raise that money for the service dogs and for the vets that need them. So I hope to see you there. As I said, it'll be a 24-hour charity stream. It's always a fun time. I like doing it with Punch and Interceptor. I'll be going up to do that with them, so that should be a good time. But yeah, I do need to get off because I gotta get ready for my bike ride. So I will be back Wednesday with possibly some more Xenogears. I would like to make some more progress. I really would. Especially since I'm not going to be streaming for about a... make me do 10 arm reps? I can do that, Pilot Whisper. Give me 1 second. I was going to say... I was just wrapping up, but I can do that real quickly. Hold on. How you doing, by the way, Pilot Whisper? I mean... Probably, yeah. I was going to say, admittedly, I do keep the 10... I use the 10-pound weight, because I use the 20-pound weight now. So I've moved up to 20 pounds, but I typically know to do the 10-pound because it makes more sense. That way I don't go ahead and burn myself out. The only downside to the 10-pound, unfortunately, is for some reason with the 10-pound, I think I do it a little too fast unintentionally. So the right shoulder cracks each time, and it's a little bit annoying. With the 20-pound, that doesn't happen. It's only my right one, not my left. Hold on, can you guys even see this one? I'm going to be honest, these are not technically cycling shorts, Pilot. They are exercise shorts, because I do use them for running as well. I'd like to get some more exercise shorts, but I am still working. Admittedly, I haven't tried on the exercise shorts since I've lost 20 pounds, so I should do that. But it was good to see you, Pilot. I hate to go ahead and be like, hi, it was nice to see you. I gotta go now, bye. But it was nice to see you, Pilot. But yeah, so the charity stream will be next week. I gotta get going because I gotta get ready for the bike ride. So you guys all have a good day. God bless, and remember that God loves each and every one of you. Going somewhere. Bye, everybody. God bless.